So in this video, I'm going to talk about why the DR650 is better than the new Tenere 700. So after selling my Moto Guzzi, I had enough money to buy a Tenere 700, and I put myself on the waiting list because, as you know, they're a little bit tricky to get since COVID hit. And so I was waiting a few months, and then I finally got the call. The guy said, "Hey, guess what? I've got a blue Tenere waiting for you here in the shop. It's finally arrived. Let's do it." And my answer was, yeah, I actually don't want to buy it anymore. Okay, so reason number one why I wanted the DR650 over the Tenere. DR650s are more reliable. Some people might be saying, no, the Tenere is also very reliable. Well, I mean, part of that reliability comes from simplicity, and that's really what I value. They're kind of tied together. If something's simple, it tends to be more reliable, and the DR650 is definitely a simple bike. I've already pulled it to bits. As you can see, I'm doing some mods that I want to do to it, and it's so simple. I mean, it reminds me a lot of my Moto Guzzi that had only 5 moving parts. I think it was super simple. Same with the DR650. No fuel injection. It's not even water cooled. It's oil air cooled. One thing I have noticed, however, is the quality is a lot different than my Moto Guzzi, which is to be expected. I kind of took it for granted when I had my Moto Guzzi how good the quality was on that machine. Damn, this DR650, you're pulling it to bits and looking at the pieces, thinking, "Ooh, that's cheap," which is okay. I mean, I don't mind upgrading lots of pieces on it to make it better quality, which is also what I'm doing, because what I want this DR650 to be is bulletproof. Something that I can ride from Melbourne to London, or a big RTW round the world trip or something like that, and not be too worried about it breaking down, or if it does break down, I can fix it easy. And that it's not something serious, something computer based or something I just don't understand, and there's no parts available. I mean, fuck that. I want something that's reliable and simple. That's the first reason. The second reason I bought a DR650 instead of a Tenere is that it's much more customizable. The DR650 has been around since about 1996, I think. So I've heard. It's been around a hell of a long time. And because it's been around so long, and because it's been such a popular bike, there's aftermarket parts all over the place. It's really easy to get aftermarket parts for it. And it's really easy to customize it. That's one of the things, that's one of the reasons why I think people buy DR650s, because they want to turn it into a highly personal kind of a bike. Which brings me to the third reason. That when I first saw the Tenere, I thought, wow, that's a really pretty bike. It kind of looks like a Dakar racing bike for the street. It's really nice. It's almost too nice to want to get it dirty. All the pictures of the Teneres that I see on Facebook and so on, they're so nice. I don't know about taking it anywhere near dirt. With the DR, I mean, look, it's a tractor. I mean, it goes everywhere. I don't feel bad about taking that in extreme conditions. So if you're riding your motorcycle in some third world country, how would you feel like riding that Tenere that's all sparkly and fancy into a village? I really don't like standing out. The fourth reason is price. So the DR650s are obviously a lot cheaper than the Tenere. Here in Australia, you can pick up a brand new DR650 for $10,000. A Tenere, I think they're $19,000 now. I think they bumped up $2,000 since last year. So they're getting expensive. So in my mind, it made sense to buy a $10,000 motorcycle and spend that extra $7,000 or $8,000 or $9,000 on extras and customizing the DR650. I mean, you can make an amazing motorcycle that way. Reason number 5, DR650s are a hell of a lot lighter than the T7. So the DR650 is around 160 kilograms wet weight. The Tenere is about 200 kilograms wet. So there's a significant difference there. You want it to be light. I don't know, maybe there are some people that don't mind having a heavy motorcycle. I'm just not one of those people. I prefer to have a light motorcycle. I've ridden light motorcycles on the freeway going 120 kilometers an hour, and I'm fine with that. I mean, you get buffered and so on, but I can deal with it. But on dirt, I don't know about taking a 200 or 250 kilogram motorcycle on dirt. I'm probably not good enough to be able to handle it. Okay, reason number 6. I actually think the DR650 looks better. Now, a lot of people are gonna think, oh, bullshit. No, it doesn't. DR650 looks like something from the 90s, and it is actually from the 90s. The TR7, the Tenere looks fantastic. It looks modern. It looks great. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just prefer the look of the DR650, particularly once I've upgraded it. So, I've done a few things to make it look a bit more KTM-ish, I suppose you could say, but I just prefer that look. So those are the reasons why I bought a DR650 over a Tenere. Over the coming weeks, I'm going to continue my modifications. Today I was working on a new dashboard, trying to figure out wiring, which is something I have no idea about. I'm trying to figure this shit out, but yeah. Thanks for watching.